What is up, Paul? How's it going, man?
Going fantastic. How are you, Anthony?
Good, brother. Thanks for coming on here. And dude, I'm so excited for you, man. You crushed it. You actually absolutely did amazing. And first of all, I just want to say, thank you for allowing me to coach you.
Well, I appreciate it. I definitely am incredibly happy with the decision that I made. It was an easy decision.
I'm glad to hear that, man. So, starting with that, starting with the topic of decision making, what was the first thing that came across your mind when you first connected with me, when you first heard about this, and how was that feeling?
Um, it was a little overwhelming at the beginning, and I think that's partially just because I've been in the fitness field for 15 years. And I think when I've been in it for that long, I almost get a sense of comfort. And now I'm diving into something brand new. So it was a little scary. It was something that I wasn't really completely sure of compared to the in-person trading that I'm used to. So when I discovered you, I was like, well, you know what, this has got to be the perfect person. I aligned with what you presented on your Instagram and your social media, and that's what made the decision really easy for me in the end.
I love that, man. What were some of the things that were running through your head during that decision making process?
Honestly, mostly, how can I make this? How can I take this to the next step? One of the things that, like I just said, getting into the training world is I was stuck in a rut. And when you want to expand that, you want to find the right person.
Love that. Love that. And moving into the actual program, starting the program right away, what would you say was the biggest thing that stuck out to you?
I think it was how brand new, even though I've been on social media for years, it's how brand new to it I actually felt. How new it was for me to learn some of this stuff that it looked like it was a completely brand new, different language for me. So, which was exciting for me because I like learning. I like learning new stuff. It's always hard to be pushed out of your comfort zone, but that's when you learn the most about yourself. So, learning about social media, learning about how to connect with people, all these potential leads and people that I can maybe help that I didn't even know were there.
Well, dude, I gotta say you did absolutely crush it. So you're extremely coachable, and I appreciate you on that part.
Thank you.
You made it easy all the way around because I tell people all the time, if you want to succeed, you have to allow yourself to be coached. So you were definitely one of the most coachable individuals I've worked with personally. So I just want to say thank you for that as well.
Thank you.
So for as far as like importance, what would you say was one of the most important things you took out of the course? Besides, I know you mentioned connecting was some one of the things that stuck out to you, but what was one of the most important things that you would say you took out after you finishing the course that you could say would definitely be beneficial for people to like pay attention?
I think one of the things that made a big difference for me personally is just how important it was to have a schedule, how important it was to not just kind of wing it, not like I ever winged it before, but just to always have everything set, my own workouts, all my appointments, when I would eat, when I would do groceries, anything. And when I had that set, it lined everything else into place for me.
Love that. Powerful right there. Extremely powerful. And Paul, and if you don't mind, what were some of the biggest wins that you've had, throughout this journey, throughout the course, throughout, building this business up? What were some of the biggest wins that you had?
Well, I got to go to the financial wins. That's where my brain automatically is going to head to right now. I think in maybe the 3 months, I maybe hit around 30K. So that alone, compared to what I was making before, was mind blowing. Even right now, when I'm sitting here saying this, it doesn't always sink in as to how much it actually happened. I mean, I had a 30-minute call where I made $6,000, and it got a lot more natural as time went on. So those were some of the big wins that I think of.
I love that, man. I love that. And for anybody out there who's hesitant, scared, is kind of in doubt of saying, hey, you know what? I'm not sure if this is for me. What was kind of your advice, based on your experiences or based on other things you've seen? What would be your advice for them?
There's always going to be something that might hold you back. Like if you're thinking about working with Anthony, there's a reason. You want to take your business to the next level, but it might be a little bit scary because it might be venturing into a world that you're unsure of. That is when you learn the most about yourself. So yeah, I had some hesitancy a little bit. I did do the classic, let me think about it. And it didn't, I did it in my head. I'm thinking, why am I thinking about it? This is important to me. So I made the decision pretty shortly after that. It will be scary and you'll learn a lot about yourself, but that's all positive stuff.
Well, Paul, brother, I'm glad, and I really appreciate your time, your presence, your hard work, man. Most importantly, give thanks to yourself for putting in that work, because at the end of the day, you're the one that made it happen for yourself. All I did was just help guide. So give yourself that thanks and that praise as well. You crushed it, you killed it, and I know that a lot of people are going to be able to listen to this and get some tremendous feedback. So, brother, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be your coach.
Thank you for being my coach.
Thank you, brother.